It takes the average person 7 to 8 times to see you in order to trust you to buy from you.
Right.
And it takes them to consume 13 hours of your content to trust you to be able to buy from you. Give them the idea for free, charge them for the implementation of the idea.
A lot of people overlook being young and being in a position of influence or power or actually knowing what you're talking about.
Like in this world, trust is at an all-time low. Like people lie about how much money they're doing to sell your course. Like if you don't have customers like knocking at your door like, hey, I want to buy your stuff, you're kind of out of business. I want you to post a reel a day for the next 365 days, times that by 5, you will make $1 million because your brand will just be that big. But most people talk themselves out of it.
So our last interview of the evening is Courtney Scott. He is a marketing guru. He's a cowboy marketer, born in Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Raised in Lansing.
Somewhat, yes, sir.
For all my students watching this, he went to AP. That's equivalent to going to the Learning Hub or equivalent to going through that online, what is it called? Basically online school through the Lansing School District. That's what Mr. Courtney Scott here, that's what he did.
Yep.
And now he's what, 25?
26.
26. Dang, he's that age?
Yeah, but I'm be 27 in like a month and a half.
Okay, well.
I'm getting old.
He's something like that. Yeah, so I invited Courtney Scott here. We was on the phone one day, and I was like, man, I need some help. I needed some help with my marketing, right? And he was like, man, you should do this. And then he was like, man, you want to do an event in Lansing? I'm like, shoot, cool. And so I wanted to make sure I put on for my folks from Lansing that are currently here. So that's why I interviewed Dejanay, interviewed Andres, and I wanted to keep it young, especially, you know, you're young too. I feel like a lot of people overlook being young and being in a position of influence or power or actually knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, no, you like, wait till you about 40. You'll understand it. You probably will, but to another level. And so we have Courtney Scott here. Go ahead, Courtney. Tell them about what is Alpha Media.
Okay, guys. So what I do marketing for real estate investors all over the U.S. I have 150 clients. I started doing marketing for e-com brands, realtors, HVAC, boutiques like the young lady over here. And I just got out of that and just started focusing on all the wholesalers and how to scale it up. And now I'm doing relatively well.
So for the people that don't know, what is a wholesaler? Like wholesale clothes, wholesale what?
Wholesale real estate. So it's like where they don't got to have their realtor license. They can actually go and get a contract of a property that needs fixing up and sell it to a fix and flipper and then put the house on the market. They can make like on average 20 grand.
They make on average 20 grand?
On average 20 grand.
You help people make 20 grand?
My clients make a little bit more, but yes.
Okay.
Yes,
And so my first question for you, what does marketing mean to you, Courtney?
Everything. I think marketing is the lifeblood of everybody's business. If you don't have people coming to your door as a company, you don't actually own a company. Like if you don't have customers like knocking at your door like, hey, I want to buy your stuff, like you're kind of out of business and you will be out of the business and the bank will foreclose on you. But I think figuring out marketing is the hardest part because there's like so many different routes. But marketing mean to me is just literally, if you break it down, it's the lifeblood of your business. I see people with great product, great service. They put all of their money into like research and development and just go all in on the product, and then they left with no money to do marketing and they eventually go out of business. I would rather someone literally get the product to 70%, 80%, and then invest the rest of it into marketing so they can get the feedback. Because just because you think the product is really good doesn't mean the consumer is, because you probably got to make one tweak. But you put all your money into making the product the greatest. Get some feedback, put that money into marketing, get people to buy your stuff, and you just constantly make it better. That's my thought process.
Okay, and what's one marketing hack people overlook when using Facebook or meta platforms?
One hack. Oh, you're trying to get the secret out. I think it's being creative, and I think honestly, branding, as this young lady was talking about, branding, like having a personal brand, is very, very, like in this world, trust is at a all-time low, like, because you don't trust anyone these days. People lie about how much money they're doing to sell your course. People, brands tell you, hey, or like restaurants tell you, hey, yeah, this is farm to table, no pesticides and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I actually don't believe you. It's never frozen. You bite into it and it's nasty. So like trust is at an all-time low. So I think branding get trust up. Right. So if I brand, on average, they did a study. It takes the average person 7 to 8 times to see you in order to trust you to buy from you. Right. And it takes them to consume 13 hours of your content to trust you to be able to buy from you as well. So how can I go and produce so much content So by the time you come to me, you're already ready to buy my services. So that's what the young lady was talking about. Like, hey, I'm doing pop-up shops. I'm out. You're spending hours around me, congregating around me. So eventually you're going to trust me enough to just buy from me and buy from me consistently. Because once you get it, it's easier to keep a customer than it is to gain another one.
Okay. And you mastered guerrilla marketing, which is more so organic marketing. We just had Andres talking a little bit about how organic he is. So can you share a time where an out-of-the-box strategy yielded you big results?
Honestly, man, I would say what I do organically is I go to events. Like, I don't host the events. I go to events like other big wholesalers and real estate investors. If I'm at the events and they'll be like, hey, Courtney, what do you do exactly? And I give them a free lead. So I'm a big component of if you don't know, like, it's easier to, like, people don't trust, right? As I just said. So I give you something for free and you see how good it is, you eventually want to pay me for everything else. Kind of like if you go back to, is this going to go for kids? Kids going to watch this?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So, like,
I got a lot of kids on my channel, bro.
Okay. So, but I basically want to give you a little bit for free and then want you one more.
Okay.
Right. So you get the concept I was going.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. So I give you a little bit for free, and then now you want more of it. But I feel like a lot of people don't want to give it away for free because they put so much into making sure the product was tip-top shape. I would rather give you something for free for 70%, and you tell me how I can make it better. And I think just give it all away for free and let them. Give them the idea for free. Charge them for the implementation of the idea.
Okay. If someone had $100 to promote their business, how would you tell them to use it?
Someone had $100 to promote your business. How would you use it? Yeah, that's a good question. What business? Let's do an ideal scenario right here.
Okay.
Let's see how good of a marketer I really am.
Let's say you sell oils.
You sell oils.
Roll-on oils. You had $100. I'm trying to see something.
Okay, dude, I like it, dude. This is great. The best entrepreneur I know, man. I love it. I love the grind. Man, honestly, if I had $100, honestly, I probably wouldn't even use the $100. I'll just like give it away. Like, hey, dude, you like it? Just come buy me for, like, come pay me for more. Pay me if you like it so much, because I really think your oil smell good and you're a good guy. I'm getting to you for free, but when you want to come back and buy the other one, you have to pay for the one you received already for free, if that makes sense.
So I give you one for free. If you want to come back, you pay me double.
Yeah, I pay you double if it's that good. Because your prices is not like compared. Like, I just went to Ultra and I just spent like on like a 1 ounce bottle. And I was like, man, I looked at the price. And it's like $150 for some spray on. I'm like, that's insane. And compared to your prices, I'm like, dude, you can just undercut the market because it's really good. I'm not gonna say cheap, but it's really affordable. And I can just buy a bunch of those, and they're better. They last longer, as you were telling me on the phone.
They do.
Yeah. He's selling me right now.
They smell great, by the way.
I know. Right. I smell them all the way from right here.
Yeah, man. No, that's what I got on.
What is it? The oil?
Yeah.
I know, dude. You smell like money right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So here's the next thing. What do people get it wrong about marketing in a small city like Lansing?
Branding. Yeah. I think branding, like, you get branding so wrong. I feel like you want to take over, just build a better fucking brand. I think most people try to focus on, like you said, Facebook ads. You don't need, the population isn't like, Houston, you probably need more Facebook ads. But if I can build you a personal brand, and because people connect you, I feel like if you have that borderline, they're going to either love you or hate you. I get a lot of people that fucking hate me.
Right.
Like, look at me. I would hate me too if I were them. You know, but then the people that love me, I would love them too if I were them. But that's kind of cocky to say, but I don't want to say that. But if people are kind of want to just be in the middle all the time. Like, I don't want people to love me. I don't want people to hate you. Pick a side, stand on that side, and just go in all in on your brand. And I think that'll pay dividends. But the tricky part is if I can tell you, Myles, how you're going to be a millionaire in Lansing, Michigan in the next 5 years, you can give everybody the floor plan. Hey, I want you to post a reel a day for the next 365 days, times that by 5, you will make $1 million because your brand will just be that big. But you got to talk yourself out of it. Most people talk themselves out of it. But I feel like that's why 95% of people go out of business their first 5 years.
Because they give up?
Oh, yeah, 100%. But it's for the best. It wasn't meant for them.
So you've been in business for how long?
At this point, 7 years.
7 years. All right. What would you say to somebody starting out when it comes to marketing? Fresh out the gate, starting a brand. I know you said 70%. right? But like, I don't know. You said cameras and a reel a day. What does a reel look like?
Man, honestly, I do the cameras now because at some level you have to like do like high level cameras to get the editing and all the S-Log and all the cool technical stuff. But honestly, just pull up your iPhone. Like I know people that made just millions of dollars just off of their iPhone and never actually expanded past that, and that's okay. It's just like long as the content is authentic. Okay. So it's like, just pull up your phone, you walk in, show people what you are selling. Because if no one knows, you can have the greatest products. If I was selling these boots that I love to death, if I was selling them but nobody know there exist, I would never get any purchases.
How did you find out about those boots?
How I found out about these boots right here? Facebook ad.
Facebook ad? You got hit with your own sauce?
I got hit with my own sauce, yep. I didn't buy, but this is how really important branding is. So, yep, I saw the boots on the Facebook ads. I didn't buy from them. It took me 3 months later to officially start to get a pair of boots, but I had to watch like so much of their content before I trusted them enough. And I didn't even buy it the first time I actually went into the store because I don't think I would have bought it online for the price tag. So that's what I'm saying. So the price discrepancy, it was like, hey, $1,200. Do I trust a brand that I never even seen how they handle customer service enough to buy them from the website? Because I don't know how you guys will handle it. I went into the store, greatest customer service I ever had. I don't know if I bought the boot because of how nice the boots look, but I bought it because of the level of customer service they were giving me. The lady, she was walking me through everything, telling me, hey, yeah, these pairs of boots been through 200 people's hand before they actually touch your feet. We make sure the quality is really good and everything is great. So you like, that's what I'm paying for. So that's why literally I only wear these kind of boots from that brand, just because she gave me that level. So that's how important brand it is to everyone.
Okay. Let's ask you a follow-up question here.
I got a question for you.
All right.
Can I interview you?
Yeah.
And this question is for everyone. And I just heard this question 2 days ago, and I've been fucking thinking for 2 days. I wasn't able to sleep. Okay. So I want to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
So if someone were to download all of your knowledge you have and implement it, how would their life be better?
It'd be crazy.
It'll be crazy. In what ways?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. It depends on what part they download first.
All of it. All of your knowledge and implement it. How would they be better?
Man, I would say they would be a personal branding guru. They would understand how to build community, pull people together, how to leverage entrepreneurship, politics, and just being a genuine person to make impact in their local city. Even on the road. So like my local city is Lansing and Bowling Green, Ohio. If I really wanted to, I could pull up to Bowling Green right now, do an event. I could invite people. It would be a great event and we would have a great time. But that's based off of my personal brand and the people I've connected with over the years. I'm an alpha. I'm part of a fraternity.
Yep.
And so I could, leverage that. So, I mean, I read a lot of books. One of my favorite books that always said, don't replicate yourself, replicate the event. So
I love that.
Just say in hindsight, right? I'm Courtney Scott right now.
Oh.
And I couldn't see everybody in town at the same time. So I host an event or I host a dinner in town. And I invite everybody to the dinner and I say, hey, meet me at this location. Meet me at the comfort zone. And I'm going to pay for the whole dinner. So instead of you driving around to 10 different people at once. So that's how you multiply the event and not yourself.
I like that.
It's helped me with burnout.
Really?
So if somebody asked me today, how do you go to all these events, like 3-4 events in the same day? I said, I didn't even think about it till you asked me because I just do it, right? But again, multiplying the event and not myself. Even though I do 3 events, I'm seeing multiple different people that I need to see at all of those events. So now I don't have to have a random meeting at 12 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon or a random meeting at 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
I hit the event, boom.
And get all, okay. And you feel like that have helped your personal brand?
Absolutely.
In what ways?
1,000 times.
In what way? For you shaking the right people's hands? So is it more of you shaking anybody's hands is better for you, or you want to shake the right people's hand?
Anybody hand.
Anybody. You more of a serve people.
So think about it like this. If I shake everybody's hand in this room, or any room that I walk in, majority of the people in the room, even the right person is going to see me shaking their hand, and they're going to be like, man, that's a good guy. So people are observant. People watch me and they don't say nothing. People watch you and they don't say nothing.
Yeah.
So if you treat all the right people a certain way versus you treat everybody else,
they're like, okay, here's a different. And you never know. Like you think he's the right person, he's the wrong person, or you think, okay, this is the wrong person, but he's actually the right person.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So when it comes to Styles by Myles, I had the clothing brand. I still got it.
Yeah.
I'm about to show you the oils in a second.
He waiting on that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
The reveal.
The reveal. So when you take it, when I think about Styles by Myles, I met people, right, just off the humbug or walking around campus. Those same people became models for my brand for free. Right? They took pictures. All I did was give them some clothes and they excited, geeked. We listening to music, turned up, right? But that wouldn't have happened if I treated the right people a certain way versus treating everybody in the room.
That's guerrilla marketing 101.
Yes, sir.
I like that. See?
That's what you would learn. What about you?
Which is about me about what?
Your question.
My question? Oh, man, dude.
I honestly download everything you know.
I think they'll be really good marketers. They'll know how to do Facebook ads at a high level and be able to scale your company. Because I think, don't get me wrong, I think guerrilla marketing is really good for getting your foot wet, getting your foot through the door. But I think in order to scale, you need some level of marketing. Because the controllable, you get to control the controllable. So if I could put $1 in and get $5 out every time I put $1 in, ask any business owner that's standing at the ATM all day and putting $1 in to receive that $5 out. So how can you control that? Guerrilla marketing is hard to track and control, and you'll hit a ceiling way faster. So they will learn how to be able to capitalize on creating an omnipresence, right? So it's like, how can I create that omnipresence and create ubiquitous marketing, ubiquitous marketing in different areas? So if they'll be like, hey, how can I utilize Instagram with Snapchat, with Facebook, with with TikTok, and use all of them together, put them in one spot, and then that's how you actually grow.
Okay.
I feel. So I think I help any business owners. I think all the guys, if you guys downloaded all my stuff, it's for kids. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
We got kids watching. So I got two more questions for you, sir. For the people that are doing real estate, doing wholesale, looking for leads, how can they either get in contact with you, or what should they do if they're in that real estate space?
Get my Instagram, Courtney Scott Official.
Courtney Scott Official.
Yep, and just DM me.
Okay, all right. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And last question is, if marketing is really about making people feel something, what feeling do you hope people associate with Alpha Media?
Like when they buy from me, what I want to reveal?
When they experience Courtney Scott. If I'm scrolling through your Instagram, if I paid for your service, after I got the leads, right? Like I've seen your ads on Instagram, and the dude on there, he geeked. Like, yeah, I just got this lead from Courtney Scott.
I would say this. I can tell you what they feel. I guess it's kind of like what I want them to feel, if that makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want them to feel like, okay, this guy, because real estate investors, it's a lot of guys is like just to do wild stuff. Like I'm a big gun guy, big truck, got a Harley Davidson. Like like that's what I like to do. All of my clients do as well, because your people buy from you. You buy from your tribe. So it's like everybody I talk to, they always pulling their guns out. Like, dude, you're a fucking cool dude. You like exactly what I like, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Everybody know that. So it's like they buy from me because it's like, all right, dude, you like the same things I like. So they feel like you're another me. I feel like I'm them. Like I rarely get some people that don't like that stuff to buy from me. So every time we're on sales calls, whenever we talk to them about the same thing. We talk about guns, we're talking about motorcycles, we're talking about trucks, we're talking about cowboy. On the sales calls, when they're already clients. When I'm on the coaching calls, we get 100 of our clients on one call, and I do like a meeting once a week. And it's like we all talking about the same exact stuff, all the cool snowboarding, skydiving, all the stuff that actually, I think they're a bunch of adrenaline junkies. So I want them to feel like the urge of taking risk as entrepreneurs.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
And my last question for you, Courtney, where do you feel like you need help with marketing?
What do I feel like I need help with marketing?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to say the cocky thing, like I don't need help, but I feel like right now, because I like to hire people that are smarter than me, so they like, hey, Courtney, this is going to be a blind side. This is what you want to do. Hey, if we go in this route, the algorithm is changing. Let's change up the branding. Let's change up the aspects. Hey, this new thing just came out on Facebook. So let's make sure we implement this. I guess posting more content. I kind of want to take it up a notch.
Posting more content. That's where you need help.
Yeah.
Okay. How much content do you have in the vault?
10 events.
10 events, what else?
10 events, talking heads, So if I did like one event, 1 hour, I just did one in Denver. That'll probably get me like, let's say 10 reels. I did a lot of side conversations. Probably like 10 to 30 reels. I did one in Dallas, same thing. I was just talking to my team like that. I was like, hey guys, we have so much content that we can go for 7 months and me not doing another event if we post it 3 times a day. So I have the content as far as in getting the editing team to be able to edit them at that fast rate.
So what do you want to get out of this, like more content? Like what do you hope to get out of that?
To not to do it. My objective is to actually do so much content, not to do any more content because I hate it.
You hate doing
I
content?
fucking hate content.
Why?
For one, I don't like, even though we got a cameraman here, I don't like a cameraman following me around because I'm more like I'm in my own thing. I just want to just experience the moment.
Right.
But I was always told, like, experience the moment with the people that are following you because they eventually buy from you, which have happened a lot. So it's like whenever I'm traveling, there's always a camera in my face or there's always something. I'm experiencing the moment and having a great time, but I'll make money off of it if a cameraman's there and I get a tax write-off.
Okay. So let's take it a step further. I know you said you cocky, but where is your Robin? Okay, let's just call you Batman, right? Where's your right-hand man or woman?
My assistant, hands down.
Assistant?
Oh, my assistant's hand down.
Okay, well, you got assistants, but who's like there for you in person though?
Nobody.
That's all right though.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I think that could add to your marketing.
Yeah.
And maybe even getting some of your clients to quote unquote role play as cowboys, come to an event with you, right? So now you putting your client on a higher pedestal, right? So let's just call it, we come to a marketing event, right? You're in Lansing, Michigan. Now your client gets, and you could upcharge for this,
okay.
Right? Let's say you charge him $10,000 for this experience, a day in the life with Courtney Scott. He come to your hometown, right? There's people that's wild that like you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You take him to the paintball.
Okay.
Remember we did the paintball, right?
Yeah.
Whatever wild other thing he want to do.
Yeah.
Paintball. I don't know if we could do dirt bikes. You could take him to high caliber.
Okay.
Do go-karts, right? And then you do the event and you record the whole thing, right?
Okay.
And then that's content. And so instead of the camera just following you, it's also following him. So then that gives you time to breathe as the main person in the thinking head, because honestly, you don't need to do that all the time.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked about your right hand, because you need another you. Alpha Media can't live and breathe everything Courtney.
Yeah.
You know that. We talked about that.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I'm in the stage right now where I want it to live and breathe me.
That's cool.
Is that crazy though? As an entrepreneur. So I know everybody talking like, hey, I don't want to glorify I feel like the beginning stages of your business, you need to be, it's like a dictatorship. Because the reason why I say that is because if it fails, you fail. They'll go find another job. But you have to eat that loan. You have to eat all of that stuff. So it's like, hey, what I say go. But I'm open to feedback. So I think at some level of you have to say, all right, I'm controlling the ship. Because if it fails and it's because I make the wrong decision, I can live with that. But if it fails, I feel like a lot of people get leadership wrong. So they'll put all of that stuff like on someone else. Like, okay, I trust you to do this. Because most business owners don't have the talent. I have the money to hire like the really good talent in order to make the business decisions themselves. So I'm like, I want all the stress on me. I think I thrive on the stress, if that makes sense.
You ever heard of Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah.
You know where she got her first opportunity?
Where at?
Somebody in the crowd who knows. Tyler Perry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tyler Perry writes all his own scripts.
Yeah. Okay.
And he played Medea.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you have to disappear, but you do need other talent around you at some point, because that's what's going to help you take it to the next level. And that's another level of marketing. He said, man, bro, like, we was just, one day he was giving me leads, and then the next day I'm on camera with him. I'm traveling across. I know you take some of your workers to different places. I talked to one of your workers before.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
No, you didn't.
What's his name? Dark skinned dude.
Oh, Damari.
Damari. Yeah, Damari told me all about it.
Yeah.
I won't spill the beans, but he told me, what y'all were up to. And the type of things that you had them experience.
Yeah.
Right? Like imagine doing that for a client. You could charge for that mastermind.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, because I was just having that conversation, so I may take your opponent. And you get, what did DeMar tell you exactly? He told you so this is a funny story. I was thinking he told you this story here. He told you the story that we went broke in Cuba?
No.
Yeah. So
what happened in Cuba?
So we went to Cuba. We flew in. We were like, all right, guys, let's go to Cuba. I'm a big cigar guy. That's why we're at a cigar lounge. So I love that.
Oh, matter of fact, he did tell me.
He told you, and
yes.
They didn't take U.S. card?
Yes,
dude. Yeah. So I went down there with like $700 in cash.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I'll go to the ATM later. First day I get there, I go and spend $692 on Cuban cigars. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of Cuban cigars. Go to the ATM, like, all right, guys, let's go to the ATM. Card declines. So we're like, what's going on? So we go to the store, try to buy some food for the Airbnb because we had it for 2 weeks. Card decline. And we're like, dude, there's no way. And no one else brought cash. I think collectively we had like an extra $200 left in cash. And we were like, we cannot survive a day here in Cuba, guys, with no freaking cash. So the next day we left, and literally they didn't get my money back for the Airbnb. So the 2 weeks for the Airbnb was gone. It was just a terrible shit show. Then afterwards, we went to Spain and just did we just went all over Europe for a little while, and they don't got like cops there kind of clocking you.
No, they don't.
They got the freaking the polls, and they actually checking your speeds, and they send them in the mail. So I got them a rental car, and those guys like to drive fast apparently. Okay. I got back home, freaking $4,000 in tickets from Italy, $4,000 in tickets from Spain. Wow. And I'm like, guys, what's going on? You just see them smiling in the car like this. And they're like, I got it. I'm like, okay, these guys are just speed racing. Yeah. All across Italy, having a good time.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
he tell you that part? He cost me that much?
No, he didn't tell me that part. He told me you left him broken in Cuba, though. Yeah, he was really loud about that.
He only was at that part. No, he cost us got $8,000 speeding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane work.
But I love to, like you said, experience that with clients. Yeah. It's cool. So like right now what I do, but I only do it for paid clients if they pay me. So like I'm going to an event in a week, and every time a client's in that same city going to that same event, because it's like in real estate, everybody goes to the same events because they're popular events. Right. If my clients are at that event, what I do is I say, hey guys, I rent out an Airbnb and I put all of my clients in one house, and we'll have a videographer there, and he'll basically just record everybody, get their testimonials. So that's why we have so much content. So it's like, how can I get all 10 of my clients in the same house, talk together, talk about how good it is having my services, and they can talk about and make JV deals. Because if you connect some people together and they make money, they're always going to remember you. So I love that.
Well, when you do this mastermind group, call me, let me know.
All right.
He's like, I believe you got it. It's nothing but a flip. Easy. And you can record the whole thing. Tons of content. You ain't even got to think about it.
I like that. Let's go.
Come on, man. All right.
This is a real marketer.
Any questions from the crowd? Marcus. Cameraman.
Yeah, I'm going to try to ask questions and stay focused on the camera. So customer journey. So I do a little bit of consulting on the side.
I like that.
When I learn my clients, problems and try to deliver solutions, I usually start with like, do they know their customer journey? Like how their customer finds out about them, what do they do next, and whether it's visit their website or look at their social media. And so that journey, I try to figure out, okay, where does it break? And so you spoke about trust.
Yeah.
And so it's like how important, and you say you're cocky, but you got to be humble because you have to empathize with the clients in order to understand their problems. Yeah. So like that customer journey, can you speak to that and how like in your line of work, how important or
Oh, dude, I think it's the most important thing to understand. Like we're like in the customer's journey, and here's why. Because when I figured out like where our churn rate was. For the people that don't know, a churn rate is where your clients start to fall off. So if you start the month with 100 clients, and at the end of the month you end with 90, you just churn 10% of your clients, right? So if I figured out where they churn off, so let's say on the end of a given month it's like 6 months in. If I know exactly when my churn is going to happen, the month prior, I can send them a bottle of wine. They kind of remember it, like, hey, remind them, like, hey, yep, this is with a nice quote on it, probably their favorite quote. So what we did probably about a year back, which increased our churn to like an additional year, it extended it to a year, which makes your lifetime value of your client goes through the roof. Right. So once we decide to do that, Dude, it's because we had to go and look at our customer's journey. So how quick when someone pay us till we have the buyer's remorse call within 5 minutes, then how quick can you guys actually get the client onboarded within 24 to 48 hours? How quick can they start receiving leads? And at what point do they get their first contract? And at what point do they decide to consider deciding leaving? So let's send them a gift before they actually make that decision. And how can we keep them in as long as we possibly can? So most people don't understand like their lifetime value of a client. Because if you did, you'll probably realize like, okay, can I spend $10 on a Starbucks gift card to keep this client in for paying me an extra $20,000 for the rest of the year? Yes, it's a no-brainer. Because no matter how many recharge, because Facebook ads can't help you at that point.
No.
Only thing can help you is customers' relationship.
Yeah, actually building a relationship.
Yeah, deep relationship.
And not just saying, hey, thanks for your bread.
Hey, exactly. Because I don't talk to the clients anymore either. So it's kind of like different for me. So it's like, okay, I bought to talk to Courtney. I bought from Courtney, but they can come inside and get a whole different experience.
Right.
So it's like, how can I maintain that experience in that customer's journey?
Okay.
And I'm not that cocky. Most
That's
of
a
the time.
beasley.
So speaking like first things first, just kind of speaking less about the customer but more about you as an entrepreneur. Because seeing you before COVID and seeing you after COVID, and you've done everything you said you were going to do before COVID, after COVID, what do you feel like really kind of tied it all together for you, for your entrepreneurship journey to get from before COVID to now? And nice boots, by the way.
Thank you, brother. What tied it in for me? In all honesty, I think removing that safety net of my family. So I literally had to move from my family. Because if I felt like I was going to constantly be around my family, I was going to constantly keep making the same bad decisions. I wasn't actually going to lock in. So what I did when I moved to Houston, I remember moving down there. I had a suitcase full of books. I had like 20 books in the suitcase, and I had a jumpsuit. I think I still got the jumpsuit. I had a jumpsuit, and I had a pair of blue slides that I still own now, and I still wear them all the time. And that's all I had. And I slept, and I had $30 when I first moved down there. I got like a pallet, and terrible story. I kind of got there late. My flight got delayed. Actually, I missed my flight because of my brother. And I had to spend that $30 on like a hotel. I had to call my granny, ask her for some more money, ask her for like $50 because I had a client pay me the next day. Client didn't pay the next day. So I had like $50. I had to stretch $50 out over the course of like 3 weeks. But I had to remove that safety net from like my family because I felt like I always, even though my mom always used to tell me, hey, when you're 18, you leave, you're not coming back. Right. I'm pretty sure she would have let me back if I really needed her to let me back. But I had to go down there like, I'm 18. What do I have? I'm 18, 19 years old. What do I have to really lose? Nothing. So might as well just take that leap of faith. And I went down there and I figured it the fuck out. If that makes sense. But that was a really good question.
Well, thank you, sir. I just seen that before COVID, you said you work better under pressure, and you've done everything that you said you wanted to do, literally like right before you moved.
Yeah.
So, like, what does your routine look like? I know you had to develop some type of routine to keep consistent level of success.
My routine now. It's crazy, but I think my routine changed, so I don't have to preface it. Okay. My routine, when I had to do that, I think discipline is super necessary. I did say, like, I used to wake up in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock, hit the gym, make sure I get my workout in, hit the gym twice a day, stay very active, read, do all of that stuff. When I first started, it's like creating a routine. Your routine solves all problems. I hate when people say motivation. I think motivation dies. You don't need to be motivated, just be disciplined. Like if you tell yourself to wake up every morning, like, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 o'clock every morning. The moment you don't wake up and you hit that alarm clock, you remind yourself that you're a fraud and you lie to yourself. So it's hard to commit to something that you said you were gonna achieve when you can lie to yourself. Right. And you can get away with it. So me, I just promised myself I'd never lie to myself. So right now if Myles say, hey Courtney, let's go to the gym tomorrow. If I'm not feeling like it, Myles can't do nothing to convince me to say, hey, we'll go to the gym. Because if I tell him, yeah, I got to go to the gym. Right. But I would never lie to myself. That's the only promise I made myself. Is like, I'm not going to tell myself a tale. Now it's all over the place. My routine is all over the place because it's like I set that foundation. So I don't even work out as much as I used to, right. But my body's okay. I'm at like a 13% body fat right now. So it's like, okay, I can maintain a 13% body fat by going 2 times a week. I don't even track my macros anymore, but I had to be dialed in to build that foundation and I run my life in intervals. I feel like everybody's on this freaking constant run, and they forgetting to stop and smell the roses, which is what happened to me about 2 years ago. You forget to stop and actually sit back and smell the roses of what you achieve, because once you hit $1 million, what you gonna do? Go and hang around guys that are doing better than you, because if you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. So you get in a room with people making more money than you. And then you just constantly keep pushing until eventually you're just chasing, like you're in this rat race. And I didn't want to be caught up in that rat race, so I just decided to, okay, let me stop and smell the roses. So it's like 1 quarter out of the year, I'm gonna go extremely hard. I'm gonna get dialed in, make sure everything's good, make sure the business is good. Then 3 quarters, I'm gonna just go and just have fun and live life. Because if I die along the way, I'll die with a smile on my face.
Hey, did anybody else have a question while I cook this up? Yeah, go ahead.
My question, ready?
Pastor.
Thanks, sir. So you switched to real estate for a reason, right?
Yes, sir.
One question is going to be, what's the reason why you switched? Because I know real estate is lucrative.
Yeah.
But Myles mentioned earlier about suggesting taking customers on experience and to actually switch my business to actually. I know that my customers like content, so I work with nonprofits, and so they have marketing budgets and they want content. So I said at my event, I'm gonna give you content and make it so that it's part of your package. And then on top of that, when I actually provide you a service, I'm gonna get you also another video to kind of capture the testimony, and then use that testimony for my own content. So they can have a copy of it. So
Really?
I can kind of see where he was kind of going with like capturing a customer's experience to use for it, not just for the customer's experience, but also for your own content. So now you got a well that you develop more content for both parties. And it also gives more engagement. I remember when I used to interview, I did talk shows like Myles with teams.
He did.
Interview people. It got the customers, whether the adults that I would interview, it would give more openness for them to want to help you out with your journey. So I think even interviewing customers and interviewing clients in the beginning stage just helps you get more of the understanding of where they're at, but also it makes them more interested in how your business. So that's just my 2 cents. But now still back to the question is like, why real estate? What brought your eyes open to switch fields?
Man, dude, I think that's a really great question. I think what really made me switch was e-com businesses, boutiques, things like that. They're really easy to sell. I heard this quote a long time ago. They're really easy to sell, but hard to fulfill. And real estate investors are hard to sell, but easy to fulfill. So it's like, it's easier, because every boutique or every e-com brand know they need marketing and need some level of marketing. So it's easy to convince, like not even convince, but sell them like, hey, I'm the marketing guy, because they got a lot of people reaching out to them, so you just got to stand out. But wholesalers think, oh yeah, I can just cold call. So when I went to those guys, they're harder to sell on why they need to actually do Facebook ads compared to cold calling. But it's easier to get results for because people are coming to you actually want to sell their property. So once I did that, and I got that foundation, like kind of when I was saying you put $1 in to get $5 out. Once I set that system up, the SOP up, now I was like, how can I feed this system, this ATM, put $1 in to get $5 out every time? Because it was kind of flaky. So when I said I moved to Houston and that client didn't pay me, that was the e-com client. Because they always like, okay, 1 month, okay, I'm gonna do the marketing, but next month they gotta worry about, getting new SKUs, they gotta worry about everything, paying overhead on their building, they gotta worry about all that. And what's the first thing that people cut when they business start to hit the fan? Marketing, branding. So it was like, they instantly cut me and it was like, oh, they didn't have to pay me the next month. So it was like, oh yeah, Courtney, I'm not paying you.
Right.
So I was counting on that money to come in. That never happened with a real estate investor because it's like, hey, give me 3 months, let me take longer to help you scale this thing up. And I've had really great success in e-com, that's why I've had more success in wholesaling because of the success I had from e-com. Because that requires a lot of high-level creatives. You have to stand there. Like I had the lady I was talking about that made millions of dollars on her phone. She sell these gowns, dude, and like
gowns.
Like I don't know if they're bridal gowns. I did it for like 2 years, and I still don't know exactly what it is. But I know like women wear them to baby showers sometimes, and they wear them to their wedding. I don't know what they is exactly, but all of her content was her just literally taking the picture in the mirror, like literally lifting her leg up and shaking her leg and showed how literally the fluffy the gown was. And it was just like this, and she'll make millions of dollars a year off of just content off of her iPhone doing that.
Wow.
And I was like, that's the power of content. And then everybody else tried to actually knock her off. And they would just, in the comments of the videos of people knocking her off, she'd be like, hey, yeah, all this stuff is fake. Go check out this account. So by her doing that branding and showing people she's an actual legit person, she was getting free promotion from the people that were knocking them off.
Wow.
The best form of flattery is imitation or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I love that. But good question, brother.
Quick side note, can I get a volunteer to come up real quick? Somebody preferably with an iPhone.
He's like, no.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Dave.
Anton. Oh, Dave. Okay.
Yeah, come on in.
Yep, pardon me.
All right. So, open your phone real quick. And then I'm going to just tap this at the top. And go ahead and show the camera first. Straight to the gram. Show Brother Courtney.
Really? I like that.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
And you can tap it around the room.
So can I just tap it without their permission?
Nah, that's weird.
No, like I'm gonna just go up to them and just tap their phone like, hey, how you doing?
I mean, you could.
Do the phone have to be unlocked?
No.
Can you lock your phone real quick? I'm sorry. I'm testing something out right now. I'm doing some marketing play. I love some Guerilla.
Try one more time. See? And then unlock and then go straight to Instagram.
Oh, I like that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Only on iPhone?
iPhones.
Oh.
You got an Android? Sorry. But I'm not. All right. But again, any last questions for Mr. Courtney here? All right. Go ahead. Clap it up for Mr. Courtney. Oh, you got a question?
Yeah.
Oh, Courtney got one last question.
So based off of the question you had asked me, Joseph, I just saw this cool reel online, and it said, if you were to total up the sum of what you do over the course of a year, like total up everything you did over the sum, like all of your dividends, everything you paid yourself, and you paid it for it to yourself, which is you hit the gym like you said you were going to do, you being consistent like you said you were going to do you deserve, because every decision you made have led you up in the spot you're in now. If you don't like the spot you're in now, it's like, let me just change the level of my decisions. So if you total all those sums up, do you like where you're at? You probably need to get a different equation in there. You know, you probably need to get some different type of disciplines in there. So I just had to add that on. So my question to you guys is that same question I asked Myles. If someone was to download all of the knowledge you have and implement it, how better would their life be? And if you sitting there and you're like, how better would their life be? You probably got to go get some better knowledge. You know, so I think that
smelled good on you, bro.
It does.
I smelled that.
When I did this real quick,
I was like, oh.
He took a whiff of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's a good marketer right here. Cut that out. No, but that's what I say, dude. Is like download, get better knowledge, because I think most of the knowledge you have, you think is valuable, but it's really not. Because everybody give away a lot of free stuff these days. On Instagram, so I see a lot of people give away free content.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like everybody give out subpar stuff. So I just give all mine out for free. So like you guys can literally just go to my YouTube and copy exactly what I do and just build a decent sized company off of what I just post on Instagram. I mean, what I post off Instagram, what I post off of YouTube as well. So
all right.
My question is, ask yourself that question every day.
Real quick, Courtney. So you do have a YouTube. Mm-hmm. How many subscribers you got?
I think like
what's emotional on YouTube?
Probably like 800.
You get like clients off YouTube too?
Oh yeah, 1000%. Because going back to what I said earlier, they gotta consume 13 hours of content. 13 hours of 30-second reels is a long time.
Yeah.
But it's a long time. But if I can go and post an hour, 2-3 hour videos, now they don't have to watch 5 videos. And YouTube is really, the algorithm is really good. As soon as they go to my YouTube channel, it suggests them another video.
Okay.
And another one. And then I just, without them even following you. So it's like, hey, you're watching this guy, here's another suggested video about this guy.
All right.
So like if I was, let's say, did fashion, I would like record a live runway walk, and I'll put that on YouTube and let people actually scroll through, put chapters in there so people can actually skip through it, and YouTube just keep sending it to them.
That's sauce right there, free gem.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right. Well, thank you, Brother Courtney.
Thank you, brother man.
Clap it up for him one more time, y'all. All right, that is our official last interview of the night.